This pregnancy part 1 and 2 is going to be very intense. So if you're not ready for the intense,
Just telling you.
then just go back and rewatch all the other episodes of Dads in the Hood and you'll get your humour.
Welcome to part 2 of the most traumatic thing I've ever been through.
Dads in the Hood, I'm Jay London.
I'm Yasser.
And in part 1 of the birthing story, we went through Yasser's ridiculous experience. We're wearing the same clothes, by the way, as well, for those of you who are being vigilant. Because
we're dads lowers now.
Nah, because it's broken into 2 parts, because we needed to make sure that Yasser's experience had the time that it deserved.
It did.
Because it was a lot of time.
Big up to my wife.
Yeah. Shout out to your wife and to all the other mums who have given birth, because I'm not even going to joke about that. You know I like to joke, innit?
But
I'm not joking about that stuff.
Yeah,
like giving birth, hats off. Like round of applause.
There is, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen such like determination and someone to endure so much happening to them.
Crazy.
And then just boss it. Like the way you know what? As soon as my wife gave birth and we were in the sort of like the ward bit, I went and bought the most expensive sushi I could find. Because I was like,
here is your present.
You deserve everything.
Here is your present.
When they say get a push present.
Sushi's cheap as well. You went to the Tesco meal deal section.
Bro.
You know they give you the little...
You think I gave her £60 worth of sushi?
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, I went all... What do you mean? She just went for 50 hours?
I hear that. And I mean, if you're spending £40 on flowers on a Tuesday, you're spending £60 on sushi after pregnancy. But if you haven't caught up on part 1 of the pregnancy story, please go back and listen to that or watch that before you get into this. I'm going to go through mine and it's not going to be as long as yours.
Tell me about the whole thing, man.
I need to try and remember where it kind of went up and down. But one thing that was similar is when that moment of panic happened to you, because I did have a moment like that.
Did you?
Yes, I did have. So
let's talk at the beginning. So were you chilling at home when the contractions happened?
We was chilling at home and my partner was like, I think I'm having contractions, but I'm not sure. So I think I'm all right. I'm going to chill. And me and my stepdaughter were like, what do you mean? Like, are you having contractions? She was like, no, I feel like something's happening, but I don't think I'm ready yet. Like, it's fine. Let's just have dinner. So then we made dinner, we had dinner, we sat down and...
See, can I just say, that's when you know women are absolute bosses.
What is going on
here?
Us, like,
I'd be like, yeah, I'm contracting. No, I just hurt my finger, sorry.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So she was just like, yeah, I kind of think, but I know it's not time to go in yet. Like, I know it's not time. Because obviously she's had a child before. It was 18 years ago, but she's had a child before, right? So she's like, yeah, I can kind of feel like something's going on, but I know it's not time yet. Let's just eat and have some food. And this was like nighttime. It got to a point where it was me that had to say to her, like, we need to go to the hospital. Like, you're having a baby.
Literally.
Do you not realize this? And she was like, yeah, okay, yeah, maybe we should go. So we got in the car, went to the hospital. At this point now, she's really starting to contract now. So it was a good job that we left at that moment, because it went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like, you know, in EastEnders, where it's like, I'm having a baby, quick. And then like, they're literally in the passenger seat giving birth. Like,
wow. Is it because it's her second birth, her body's already used to it?
I think so. I think when it's that far apart though, because remember it's been 18 years. So when it's that far apart, it's basically, they treated it like it was a first baby, the whole pregnancy. So then we get to the pregnancy, to the hospital. It was all pretty smooth, and then they checked her and she wasn't dilated enough. It was that old thing again. But they didn't tell us to go home like they told you to do. They was just like, you've got an option. You can stay because you're not quite ready yet, or you can walk around the car park for a bit. So that's what we did. We did the curb walk. We walked around,
encourage it on,
encouraged it on, until she was at a stage where they kept on doing the checks, which is still crazy for me. It's just a woman being like, Are you fine with me checking it? Okay. Gets the gloves out, lube up the hand.
Also, why is it straight? It does do that at the end. How? Like they even stretch it to.
They
look at you like, look what I'm about to do to your wife.
I'm trying like not to make eye contact with her. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, then she was like, "Okay, cool. Your waters have broken." Like, I went to the car to go and get something because like we're in this for a little while now. Yeah, I'm like, I've only taken like one of the bags. Let me go and get the rest of the bags. I'm coming back. She's then called me and been like, "My waters are broken."
Oh no.
Also, rewind, we got to the birthing unit, and you know how, like, in your story, you had this amazing 4-star Hilton hotel, yeah? We was meant to have this birthing suite. We got there, and they were like, "Oh no, like the birthing suite's closed.
Closed?
Tonight. It's closed. Yeah, it's not like it's not in operation. I don't know if they didn't have the staff for that night or whatever.
Sometimes the stuff they don't have is
they didn't have it, so it was closed. But so we're just going to bring you straight to the ward. So we just got the curtain, and yeah, get on with it.
Right.
Her water had broken, but then they checked her and they were like, "Okay, this is a little bit weird because your water's broken, but your baby's also done a poo." And that's not good.
Yeah, because that can poison, right?
It can poison, and I think they can choke on it or something can go on. So they were like, so we're going to need to kind of give birth now.
Oh my God.
So we're going to need to do that now. So it was a very similar wheelchair rush. We're going into doing it.
Natural birth, not
natural
C-section.
birth, not C-section, but natural birth. So all of the heart rate thing was on the baby and all of that business. And at this point, I think on reflection, my partner was like, you was mute. The only point where I realized that like I was mute, the baby's heart rate started to drop. And it was a similar thing again. It was like, the baby's heart rate is starting to drop. We're going to need to really, really deliver this baby now. And my partner really wanted the epidural, and it was taking really long doing it. Like, I think for a female as well, like in those situations, like every moment is just long anyway. Like every minute is an hour, right?
Yeah, of course, you're going through a lot. And also getting the epidural, it has to be a specific doctor who knows how to do it,
who always comes in and they're really calm. They're like, right, so
hey guys, you
want the epidural, right? Okay. So
I mean, not mine. Mine were like,
yeah, yours wasn't. Here's the form. Can you just like sign this, and I'm gonna get my stuff ready. And he's just so relaxed. And meanwhile, you've just got this woman that's just like, get baby, epidural,
because it numbs everything,
literally.
So it's just
literally. So yeah, but the moment for me that was similar to yours was, baby's heart rate was dropping, and my partner was doing an amazing job, like pushing and giving birth and doing all the things that you meant, just soldiering through, even though like she wanted it and needed the epidural. Obviously, she's in all this pain. She's really soldiering through it. She's pushing through. She's doing the contractions. She's bossing it. She's holding and squeezing and doing everything that she learned before these moments happened. And they were like, I'm just going to go out the room and come back. Next thing I know, I look up and there's about 15 or 20 people stood around this bed. God. Another woman's come, put the light on my partner and me, and it was literally like being in like a horror film of just like, okay, cool, we're gonna have to deliver this baby now.
Right.
And I've looked up and I'm like, this ain't normal, man. Like,
no, not that many people there.
Why are there so many people around the bed? Like, this is not normal. And it's only on reflection. I think at that moment, I knew that, but I was still mute. I was still just like, shut up, stay out the way, let them do what they need to do. Yeah. Just deliver this baby safe and make sure that my partner is okay. Yeah. Let me just stay out the way. Okay, I'm not going to try and ask any questions or be an inconvenience or ask or let me just sit over here in this corner, hold my partner's hand and shut up. Yeah. Right? That was my method to dealing with this birth, right? Mm-hmm. Second one, very different.
Right.
And it was only at that moment where like I really didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. Like I didn't understand. Like I didn't prepare for this. Yeah. This is like all the other stuff I'd prepared for. This bit, I didn't prepare for this.
Emotionally, where was you at?
Emotionally, I'm still just like, just deliver the baby. Just deliver the baby. Just deliver the baby.
You're scared though, right?
Of course I was scared. Yeah. Of course, but I'm just like, I'm scared, but I'm also like, just deliver the baby.
You just want it to be done with.
Just, this needs to be over now. Yeah. Just deliver the baby. It was only on reflection where I'm like, I was actually shitting myself.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't realize it, but this is not normal. Like, and in my head, I'm trying to just be calm and normal for my partner. I'm like, why are there 15 doctors in the room? Like,
it's a lot of people to be.
I didn't count them, but
I mean,
there was about 15 people there.
Yeah.
All around the bed, and
this is the labour ward.
This is in the labour ward. My partner managed to still give birth like naturally push the baby out. There was obviously all the encouragement, like push, and now you're doing great, and blah, blah, blah. But I think all those people were just on hand, just in case, because the baby's heart rate was dropping, right? They're just on hand, just in case anything needs to suddenly happen. They're just like, bang, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But yeah, it was all a natural, successful birth after that, held up. Everyone just left after. They were just like, yay! And then they just cut. They were gone.
It's crazy. You know that moment from being scared to baby being born, the energy in the room shifts.
Yeah, completely.
Goes from panic to
it's done now.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think when he came out as well, he wasn't screaming, he wasn't crying. And obviously I didn't know that's what we wanted. I think they needed to give him a little and then he started crying. I was just like, and then you're just overwhelmed.
Then you relaxed and then you just like 5 minutes ago I was in a different space and now I'm here. And
it's now I'm like, okay, am I allowed to touch this?
This
thing, or like
it's got all the slime on it, and you're like,
so.
And then, did you have to sleep on the chair?
The chair, right? Let's wrap this up by talking about the chair.
That
because you've got a real beef with the chair, right?
No, but look, okay, this is what happens. There's a chair there which, on first glance, looks amazing. It looks so sick.
The blue chair is yours green. Mine was blue.
So. I think it was blue actually. Probably the same manufacturer, innit? It's like, can you just make us a really uncomfortable chair, please? Yeah, thank you. Just put it out in all the label words. So the thing with this chair is it does recline, but only a little bit. You can't sleep on this chair.
Just like that much. And that's your bed for the pregnancy.
That is your bed. I'm there for 2 nights, 3 days on this chair. It is horrible. My back was gone. I've already been up for 3-4 days, and then I got to sleep on this chair for a bit. It came to a point where, like, I think the second night, I was like, I can't sleep on this. So I went home for like 3 hours. But you can't really sleep. But then you go on for 3 hours just to make sure you're back straight, get up, come back again, back on that chair. Every single father goes through this, by the way. Every single dad.
It's funny as well because everyone goes through it, but nobody talks about it.
Why did no one warn me about this?
No one warns you about it. No one talks about it until you have that experience. And it's like, oh yeah, the chair. I remember we were talking to like Mr. Jam on Capital Dance when we both just had, when I had my second and you had your first. And he was like, oh yeah, the chair. It was like, how is this a thing? Everybody knows about the chair. And no
you
one
guys
talks
didn't want to tell us?
Yeah.
Like one of my mates, he just had a baby literally a couple of days ago. And the first thing he did was go on a rant about 15-minute rant about this chair. And I'm like, oh yeah. And he's like, we got to do something about it. And then it made me realize when I was in the chair, I was like, we need to start a petition. But then when you have your baby, you're too busy. So you don't.
You're too busy doing baby stuff.
But they do, some of the midwives in that bit, in the recovery bit, they really do talk to you like you're rubbish though.
What happened to you?
Like, nothing specifically happened.
This sounds personal.
They just acted like I was just an inconvenience. I'm like, yeah, but like they'd bring the food for my wife, rightly so. Bring me nothing.
You didn't get any toast, did you?
Nothing.
So you're meant to get toast and tea.
I went downstairs to the canteen and paid £15 for a panini. That was clearly made with cheese that's from 5 years ago and some tomato the ketchup. And I was feeding off that and I was like, this ain't cool, man.
Crazy.
And then when you're trying to like walk around, I tried to walk around with my baby. They do not like that.
Yeah.
You got to walk. The baby has to be in the bassinet.
Oh, we had an incident where I was walking because second birth, I'm chill.
Yeah.
Like I know how this works. And we stayed over and I think I was wheeling the baby somewhere.
Right.
Where I needed to wheel the baby.
Yeah.
And like all these doctors rushed over and it was like, whoa, 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 like where are you going? Like, because they need to check and make sure you're not stealing babies.
Wow, it's true.
So they just looked at me and thought this guy's in there stealing babies.
And that's the thing. So the security in Queen Charlotte is crazy. Man.
Yeah,
I think 3 double doors you get
needs
through.
to be.
And it was good, man. But that's it, man. Should we do
quick dilemma? Yeah, I think
dad dilemma. I feel like we need to.
These last 2 episodes or this one long feature pregnancy episode has been quite intense. So if you enjoy a little bit more light-hearted Dads and the Hood episodes, then go back to all of the other episodes if you've not caught up here and maybe skip. I mean, it's too late now.
Yeah,
it's too late now. Maybe put this bit at the start. This pregnancy part 1 and 2 is going to be very intense. So if you're not ready for the intense,
just
letting you know now, these are going to be quite intense.
But it's reality.
Right? So if you're not ready for the intense, then just go back and rewatch all the other episodes of Dads in the Hood, and you'll get your humour.
Right, Dad Dilemma.
Hit me.
How can they get in touch?
Basically, if you have a dilemma, you want us to help for some weird reason, and you think that we're experts in this field, which we're not, and you need something, you need some advice, you need some guidance with your child calling women in the street fat, then get in touch and let us know.
This is quite a common one, right? And I feel like this needs to be talked about, right? I've got a message here. It's hi to Bilal.
No,
Bilal?
don't say the names. It's anonymous.
Hi to Anonymous. Hi to Anonymous. Here we go. My baby finally falls asleep on my chest after a crazy rocking session. I've not moved in about 27 minutes and my arm is completely dead. My phone is just out of reach and I desperately need to go for a wee.
Okay.
What do I do? I've been in this situation too many times. Please help me.
You know what to do. You got to ride it out, man.
Yeah, but you desperately need a pee.
Oh.
Like you're...
Yeah, but how desperate are you? Like, because parents will know, yeah? If you've been rocking the baby for 27 minutes and that baby is now sleeping, like, or just getting into a phase of sleep, you need to restart that whole process again.
Yeah. But if you really need to, I've done this before where I've got up, baby's woken up, gone to my wife, here you go, pee.
It's a nice little get out of jail free card. There you go. If you need to pee, give the baby to your wife, to your partner, go and pee. It's a great idea.
If the baby wakes up, baby wakes up.
Baby wakes up, go and play FIFA.
It's not going to remember it.
You're good.
But that's a common one. That's happened to me loads of times.
What, you really needed to wee?
Yeah, when the baby's there, but you really need to pee, and then you're like...
So have you not learnt to use the toilet before you start putting the baby to sleep?
I do now, but going forward, that's what you should do.
Go toilet before you start doing the bedtime routine.
There you go.
And if you need some time to go and chill, or don't say you need to wee, say you need to shit. Yeah, take your phone, go and sit on the toilet, scroll on Instagram for a bit, let your partner do the work.
Turn it into your advantage.
Turn it into your advantage and live a happy life.
There
you go.
Right, we'll see you next time.
Sorted.
Dads in the Hood, let's go. And that is it for today's episode of Dads and the Hood, man. I hope you've had some gems and maybe just a bit of laughs.
Yeah, man, you made it to the end. Congratulations. Big up to you. Please like, subscribe. If you can relate to anything, leave it down in the comments as always, and we'll see you on the next one. Also, share it, because this is new. This is a new journey.
It is a new journey. And come with us on this journey, and we could be new together. I don't know.
Always gets weird.
I don't know what that means.
Always gets weird.
It means something. I just don't know what.
See you on the next one.